If someone, does not mind or is open to dating someone with kids, I'm go for it. I mean, again, start in the friend stage. If you're interested in someone perhaps and he has kids, I would definitely befriend him. I would definitely kind of have conversations with him and to see how much he's active in his kid's life, which I would say if he's inactive, that would be a non-negotiable for me. Like, if he's not even active in his kid's life, willfully active, that would be a huge red flag for me. But you can see that all that in the friend stage. We all on the phone, we all talking, getting to know each other. If he's super dad, if he's really intentional about being active in his kid's life. I mean, things happen, right? I mean, things happen. I mean, it could have been from a previous marriage. It could have been from a previous relationship. Things happen. We have to realize that that's a learning experience for us to grow and do better and repent of it. So if he has kids, 1, 2, 3, and if you're willing to engage in a relationship with him, especially for females who don't want to have kids on their own, if they there you go. I mean, if someone's an active dad and very active and very present in their kids' lives, there you go. You have a family, you have a layup family, you know what I mean? So it's not a dynamic that should completely be omitted from someone's interests, especially as you grow older in age, of course. Blended families are much more common with people who are older in age. So, if he has kids, make sure as a friend that the kid activity, the kid presence is very active. And again, you would know in that stage, from a friend stage, whether to like, I'm gonna take a beeline, we can talk occasionally, we can have a phone conversation, share some interests. But when it comes to that deeper stage of romance and things like that, you're not really showing me that you're very active. So I'm not really feeling this. I don't think this is going to work because you're showing me that the commitment to your kids is non-existent. So because of that, I'm not going to, this is something that's most likely going to be alarming to me if we decide to go deeper in our relationship. And so the deeper you go into relationship, the higher the expectations become. And again, like I've said before in other sessions, if you get to the point where these are some red flags that you noticed before you get married, why in the world would you go further into it? You knew that he wasn't active in his kid's life beforehand. And so now you're feeling some type of way when y'all get like engaged or married that he's not active in the kid's life when y'all married. Like you knew that. So that's something you knew that from jump. So that shouldn't be something that you should have a new set of feelings toward, because of that. So as Shay says, I'm very slowly starting to consider being open to kids as I'm getting older. I think I applaud you for that, because there's men out there who are really good dads who unfortunately had a bad relationship. It could be his fault, it could be her fault, it could be their fault. They had a bad experience. And so that person's taking it as a learning experience to be an active dad, be a present dad, be a strong, committed Christian, be on fire for Christ, and understand that, yes, my marriage didn't work or what have you, but at the same time, I'm going to live for Jesus. I'm going to devote and dedicate my life to Jesus. And, and that's something that is noble. I think it's noble. I think it's very noble. So